Project Conductor has a variety of third space principles and flex office principles. So we've got work and then we've got home, and third space is that bit in between. It's a place where you can still connect with colleagues and meet up with like-minded people, talk business. But Project Conductor has done that so beautifully with the scheme conceptualised by Studio Multi in terms of giving people a space that they can get together when they're in the city and do their best work together.
I'm Lawrence Hill, the Managing Director for DBSJ. Project Conductor, when we first saw the tender pack, we did look at it and we saw that there was quite a few complex elements. As you can see, we've got quite a high atrium, which is around about 9 metres high. Coordinating all of the trades, we've got sprinkler systems up there, we've got lighting systems up there, we've got fire alarm beam systems up there. We've also got these beautiful pendant light fittings. We really sort of noticed early on in the design stages that Project Conductor was going to be a complex project. So what we did is we sat down, we understood the risks of the project, we put our mitigation plans in place, which we did manage to maintain throughout the project. DBSJ have an in-house technical design team, which will work through all the technical detailing, all the way down to the different floor connection detailing, wall connection detailing, and really turning it into a sort of buildable reality for our client. We also have a in-house manufacturing facility, which has produced each and every single piece of joinery that you can see around us today. That, coupled with our detailed design, has really shown how DBSJ can be a collaborative main contractor on a very tight deadline.
My name's Kira Neve and I'm the Senior Designer for DBSJ. So my key role in this project was being the design liaison between Studio Multi, the architect, and DBSJ as the main contractor, making sure that their design was protected throughout the process, and anything around budget constraints or program constraints, that was still the main intent of the project. Main challenges was the budget and program, so they're areas that we had to look at if there was any of the original specified finishes or materials that Studio Multi had in their stage 2 design, whether that had to be adapted to meet those program dates or the budget that was driven. We closely collaborated with Studio Multi to ensure that that was met and transparent throughout the process. We took that all the way through to a build site, creating technical drawings that the guys could build from on site, making sure that the design was compliant against building regulations, and ensuring that the finishes were suitable with the joinery team as well.
So I'm Danielle Bennett and I'm the ESG manager for DBSJ. So on this project, we ensured that we didn't go above 3% to landfill. So all of our waste either went to a company that recycled everything. A lot of the materials that were included in the design were reused from other projects we've done in the past. So for example, with the finishes, they all had to be low VOC and they had to be able to present the testing standards. All of the timber had to be FSC accredited, so it was all about responsible sourcing. But considerate constructors makes us think about what we do day to day, how we're looking after our people, the effect we're having on the neighbours, for example, and the environment. You know, it doesn't just look at, we need to get this done. It looks at how we're doing that and are our people okay? Are we having an impact on our surroundings?
Stuart Angel, Operations Manager at DBSJ. So yeah, 19 weeks, so we come into what you see now, it's a bare concrete shell. So we have installed, as a company, DBSJ installed everything. Mechanical, the electrical, all finishes, joinery, so everything has been installed within that 19 weeks. But meticulous programming, coordination and phasing is a key part of that.
We started off averaging around about 15 to 25 people per day. That soon got into the region of 90 to 100 people every single day.
My name's Jazz Malcolm. I work for DBSJ as a construction manager. Well, it started off, walked in here, it was open shell, there was literally nothing in there at all. It's turned around very, very quickly. Day to day, we had a site meeting every morning at 7:30 with all the team. and that's coordinate the day ahead. Went through any clashes, any issues, and then we raised them that day to get them closed out as soon as possible.
Mark Wadsworth, I'm commercial lead for the business, and I looked after the project commercially and contractually. The initial programme for the project was listed at 24 weeks. During the negotiation phase, we submitted to a 19-week programme, which was testing to deliver what you see here today. But the supply chain, our internal team, everyone's done a great job here, and it's an absolute testament to what they do. My favourite part, now it's in, is the staircase around the lift. Absolutely amazing. There's several parts for this, so the engineering that has gone into that from the very outset, the concept, the design, to manufacturing it, powder coating it, and actually getting the thing installed piece by piece in a very constrained space as well. We had a lot of trades in here, and that staircase is in the front and centre of the project around a glass feature lift which was installed. So there was a lot of engineering, thought, installation and coordination that went in to create what you see there.
Before I started the project, I was looking at the visuals. I thought, wow, that looks amazing. Which probably is the same for everyone. As we walk in, the staircase, the lift shaft, coordinating that element of it with the crane we have to bring in here, raise access floor. I think that was the main one.
And so behind me, we have done it. Looks amazing, looks fantastic. Yes, challenging, but again, it's the key to any project is that pre-planning. It's to try and identify risks and to mitigate them.
What this project has shown is how we come together and we collaborate as one company, which gives DBSJ a bit of an advantage when it comes to complex projects.
Okay, it didn't always run smoothly, but as a team we overcome it. I think that's a key factor. But you're only as strong as the team. Immensely proud of them, actually. You don't recognise that when you've been walking into the building day in, day out. Okay, you sometimes don't see. We know what we've got to build. We've done it. We've done it in time, on time, within the client's budget.
When we look back in 5 years at this project, I feel it will still probably be one of the most outgoing and collaborative spaces that we've ever worked on.